live stream tab, click on your video, and edit the information. Now here's where you can upload your custom thumbnail, description, tags, everything, all without a controller, so it's much easier. And when you're ready to go live,
Alright, looks like everything should be good to go. Just double check one thing. Yep, got the public, got a little thumbnail, good to go. Alright. Alright, so what we're going to be doing, let me check my mic level, I'm sure it's fine, but might as well. Oh, yeah. Looks good. Okay, so, actually let me lower it just a tad. You don't need to hear me breathing in and such. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to get set up. I'm playing on PlayStation 5, so sometimes our bookmarks for our maps are a little shitty here, but we've got Iron Citadel, got a Stone Citadel, we got another Stone Citadel here, of course, we got an Iron Citadel, that's just in this area. Got more, but like I said, PlayStation 5 is sometimes wonky with them, so we might have to go and find them on my map, but I've got, in addition to those ones, got at least 4 more, or 3 more, so there's a total of 5 Iron Citadels, 2 Stone Citadels, and around each Citadel seems to be 2 Abyssal Overruns, like that. So we employ a little bit different of a setup for each of these. So we're going to run the Citadels second. We're going to run we will run the Abyssal Overruns, and I don't think there's too much pathing that really needs done, but we might do 1 or 2 for a warm-up, or just for fun, just to show you what's up. So this is my Atlas tree. We got rare monsters, of course, important. Come over here, we make sure we get all the waystone nodes on the map, all the waystone modifiers. We take these quantum rarity because why not? Of course, unstable energies. We come up over here, come to the rogue exiles for our access into the precursor nodes, as well as these waystone ones. There's some more pack here, but we don't need, it's not really necessary, but you know, we take it so we can take these waystone nodes. The other option for this is to remove these 4 or so. Come down here, 1, 2, 3, or is it 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you want to, you could, I think, remove a quantity or rarity realistically. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 5th one is so you can take this, because while you're down there, this is pretty helpful. We take the rogue exiles though, because of the fact that we're running Abyssal Overruns. So this is something that you might switch between, like if you're running Abyssal Overruns, you'll want this, and if you're just running tier 15 juice maps, you might just want these, because the shrines will help with clear speed, survivability, and you know, if you're really lucky, you'll get a covetous shrine for some extra rarity. I believe it gives you 150%, which is really good. So like also if you're not running any rarity, it might be worth it to grab that. I mean, I'd also like to say that like I feel like it'd be, if it's almost not worth it with the current setup. With the previous setup where you needed precursor towers, where you had towers, if you didn't have towers set up, you'd come up here and run a seeking shrine, so you can get more chance of a covetous shrine, and then you could pull back on some of the rarity. For Citadels though, a little bit different, is that we take a lot of the nodes out, as many nodes as we can away. We'll take these away, quantity and rarity. Um, and we want to take as many waste stones as we can. Usually I think we only get like 4, maybe 5, maybe these ones, but I think it's like 4. Like really, I think you can dip into the waste stone modifier ones, but it's probably not really worth it. Doesn't really matter either way, and that's because when we do the Citadels, the main thing we want is waste stone drop chance, because we want to drop fragments. If you have ever gone for Citadel hunting, you probably understand that. That's how you get more of the fragments that you use to fight the Arbiter, which right now are pretty valuable. We've specifically farmed the Iron Citadels because right now the cost of the Iron Citadel fragments is 2.25. It's been fluctuating between 2.25 and like 2.7 divine each. So that's what we're going for. As far as the waste stone juicing goes, for the overruns or regular juice map, what I like to do, use chaotic rarity on a totally 0 revive map, 6 modifiers, 0 revives, and we hit it with the chaotic rarities, and that will give you over 100% rarity, and then we hit it with more rarity. A lot of people like rare monsters here, but I've just found it to be a little bit better to go for the pure rarity. That's both when I had rarity gear and when I don't have rarity gear. I just find more rarity here works better for me. I believe with all the waste stone modifiers and such, it just boosts it a whole lot more. We do get some rare monsters. We will get some rare monsters through our tablets, which I have none of right now, so I will be purchasing some of those before we roll our maps. So we will get 2 rare monster tablets and 1 rarity tablet. Hopefully pretty good ones. As far as gear rarity for myself, I run approximately 120% some of the time. Say some of the time because I'm running a golden charm. Lasts for 19 seconds, so whenever I kill a rare, which is pretty common, pretty often, especially in the Abyssal overruns where there's a high density of rare monsters and things like that. So I usually just include this in the total, but we got 15 from this, we have 20 from this, so 35 plus 85 right here. So it gets you to 120 rarity total. But I'll be honest, I was running basically this exact setup on Abyssal Overruns and stuff, even before I got the Envarious ring, and before I got the boots. Previously, my boots just had more defense deflection, but I switched to rarity. Now that I'm not as worried about dying, and I find farming is kind of the key thing that I'm trying to do. But even before that, I was just running a regular golden charm, not even the fancy golden charm, which only gives you 1.5 seconds of rarity, but that still seemed to be quite profitable, especially in the overrun maps. But with this setup, it's very good. Now, whenever I do run the Citadels, and for anything where I'm not trying to farm realistically, so pinnacle bosses and stuff like that often enough, I'll run. Well, I mean, I guess you're still worried about rarity a little bit with pinnacle bosses, but depending. If I'm going to fight Arbiter, I'm a little bit less so. But with Breach, we keep the Invarious on. We switch out another ring for DPS and resistance here, because this does drop my resistance by 20%. So generally speaking, whenever you're looking at my resistance now, it looks pretty bad. But whenever the charm goes off, you end up with 30% to all elemental res. So does pretty good. Still not perfect, but gets it into a higher range to the point where you're not as much worried about dying, right? So yeah, that's sort of the plan right now. We'll start with, like I said, Abyssal Overruns. Then we'll move into Citadels, just because there's rather than do a little bit at a time, it just takes too long to reset up the Atlas passives each time. So what we're looking at here is, so if we're looking at our nearest ones, let's look at our nearest Abyssal Overrun here. Sump. We've got a nice sump. We've got Sump Hive and Penitentiary. Those are all pretty good maps. Do any of them have? I like it when they have powerful bosses on them, honestly. I'm not going to run like a powerful boss tablet, but this will be a nice one because well, I mean, honestly, that actually doesn't really matter too much because it's already got the corruption. Okay, whatever. Oh, we got this sand spit here too. That'll be really good. So right here we've got 4 Abyssal Overruns, if I'm not miscounting. Yeah, 4 Abyssal Overruns. Technically there's one snuck over here too, but I'm not going to path to that, at least not immediately. That's just in this section. I've got a bunch of these sections set up. So first things first, let's look for our tablets. Let me check the webs, check the search site. We're gonna run precursor tablets and breach tablets. All right. Definitely want at least 10 uses. I think rare monsters go up to 40%. But they're very expensive at 40. So I like anything over 30. Let's see, we'll check 30 and 35. Okay, so we're probably gonna go for like the closer to the 30, just cheaper. What do we have here? So we're probably gonna grab, let's see, let's put, see, we'll grab this one here, 34% rare monsters. We'll grab 1 precursor and 2 breach if we can, if it's affordable. Otherwise, we'll just do the opposite. Where are we at here? I always have trouble seeing that. There it is. We're gonna buy that one. Perfect. Let's get out of this guy's apartment. Go back home. Let's see. Now we're gonna look for breach tablets. Also with 10 uses. These will stand to be probably a bit more expensive. Yeah, pretty much double the price. What do I got? I don't have a lot of these. Yeah, so we're gonna have to. Where are we at? 20. Oh man, it's not very much. Oh, but yeah, we're gonna have to do it. See if we can get 24 while I search for what I want here. That's like 32 for 11. Alright, well, let's also look for rarity while we're here. If we go to rarity, goes up to 30%. Let's see if we can get one with an extra rare monster in there. 2 additional rare monsters. Let's go with that. 29% rarity, it's almost perfect. Boom. Okay. Now,
Can I help?
oop,
Yes.
guess we can just turn those into exalts instead. 1300, holy shit, okay.
Let's see if there are any
I'll
takers.
take them. Then we're going to turn them into chaos as we go. Yep. Come on, almost finished.
Can I help?
Oh, come on.
I'll post it right away.
Okay, so that was actually more profitable than just doing the straight over trade. Yeah, we'll move that here. Take a stack of these with us anyway. Alright, let's look for that rare monsters tablet. It's gonna be search. Look for the one with extra rare monsters. Percent rare. Like over 30. See if we can go here. Okay, it's not bad. Guess we'll spend the loot on this one. bugs. Sometimes it doesn't go right to the
Can I help?
my lady anymore. Okay, where is this one? Oh, there it is. 10 uses, 32 rare monsters, 2 additional rare
Sure
monsters.
thing.
So, we got 64% or 66% extra monsters from tablets, plus 29% extra rarity. It's quite good. And let's now we will roll our waystones. Oh, gotta go grab the currency. It's gonna be 5. Okay. So these are all 0 revives. Take our chaotic rarity. Take our chaos orbs. Boom. 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 120. That's very good. Looking good. Now we will hit them with our delirium, which was the creed. 142. Alright. So we're looking at some seriously juicy maps here. Looking at 140s and 130s for the rarity. We're gonna see well, if you look at it with like we're looking at 160 pretty much with the tablet included, not including all the multiplicative factors in the atlas. So let's see where we're gonna go first. Sumper. We'll go Sandspit first. It's nice and easy usually. Hopefully I don't get wiped right off the bat. And we'll start with, let's do like a decent one. And one good thing that not enough people appreciate is the elemental monster resistances are actually a benefit if you're running Rakiota's Flow, which I am. Basically, is it gives me 37% more damage on monsters that have any elemental resistances. Or on all the monsters since they all have elemental resistances. It's also very important too. So basically, I run the chaotic omens on the Citadels for that fact, and also for the fact that you get chilled ground and not shocked or fire. Shocked isn't bad, but it can lead to getting hit and taking more damage, which we don't want to do. Cold is fine, slows you down, but I'm a very fast build. Just to get an idea of where we're at. So it's going to say 164,000. It's per arrow, 164,735. This boosts up greatly whenever I'm surrounded and start hitting some enemies, get tailwind, such like that. And our base speed without doing it is 117. Once we hit tailwind, it's like 140. Or once I get on my row, it actually boosts up to 132. So then, yeah, it's like 147 or something. One thing I do notice is a bit of a quirk, though, is having the second weapon set, at least for me on PlayStation 5. If I get into a map, I don't immediately shoot off a lightning rod. It won't allow me to use it while I'm on the Roa sometimes, which you don't want to do. Another thing you might notice is that I've got these two in my bow shots. I do not use bow shot, but these are basically just easy ways to swap them in here. So if I want to run over projectiles, I do that. If I want fork, if I want charge shots, I even charge shots usually on bosses. Yeah. And just to inform people, this is a squishy build. There's not a lot of room for getting hit too much, so I do die sometimes. It's not a defensive juggernaut. Let's see if we can get. Some gongs. We want the. Right. Go to first armory. Anything? Don't look up anything yet. We can always go back and loot for things. Oh, this is important. I guess I didn't look at the rarity and everything on the map, the numbers. We'll look at that at the end. Alright, nothing crazy. Let's keep going. Anything. I should tighten up my light filter. I'm running a pretty loose one. Not loose, but kind of loose. Go back on this side. Damn. Disappointing coffer. Refresh shrine. No crazy drop shot. Nope, missed a chest back here. Let's go grab that. I'm not gonna try to go too fast right now. We want to survive, right? Okay, so whenever I run the breaches, we switch over to Nova. All directions. It's the best spot for it. So you got sort of two ways to go, so. Alright, let's go back. Alright, nothing crazy there either. Alright, unfortunately, sort of a bad spot for it, but keep forging ahead. Nice to get like a rib or something, or a jawbone or collarbone, any of those ancient ones. Alright. There's definitely some area I missed over here. I don't think there's a whole abyss hiding or anything. It's not super dense for the overrun though, unfortunately, either. But we'll go and fully loot up after before we fight the boss. Set up on them with the lightning rods, throw this down, and then real easy. Alright, nothing as usual. Those guys usually don't drop shit for me. Alright, so we're there. There should be a crossover point right here. Or not. Must be back here. You see, I could run Nova or whatever, it's just a little bit more powerful to run the fork and stuff like that. Sometimes Nova's good though. Sometimes I get lazy, I just keep running Nova. Man, not a lot of pits are very rewarding. Now you can do some of the desecrations. Damn, 2 yellow, 2 rare coffers, and got booty. It's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's go loot up what we did get. Take the augmentations, even though that we have plenty of them. It's good just to have. Okay, sure. Crafting as you go. I do usually, I have, you know, been doing a lot of crafting as I go, but kind of tapered off from it. Because I don't really need too much loot right now, it's just sort of something I'm having fun with. So that was an unfortunate start to this run, but not terrible. Could be worse. But that just emphasizes, you know, grab what you can, whatever is even somewhat useful. This shark can be pretty tough. I would not be surprised if he caught me, especially if I don't get him right away. It's just the nature of the beast. Again, squishy character. We'll switch over. Shot. Every third shot is effectively going to be 60 or 30% more damage on it, which is just pretty good. Take that down. And there's our divine. Very nice. He hit me. Took some damage, but going pretty good. So what I'm doing with my setup on bosses and things like that is, you know, obviously lightning rods. It's not important to throw them out early. If you don't want to, you can throw out the tornado shot. Make sure you get it in a good spot though. Something like that. And you throw on your lightning rods. And what I do is I hit my bubbling flask, voltaic mark, barrage. Yeah, that usually does them in. So alright, we're up a divine. Not bad, not bad. Pays for everything that I just bought, and then some. It's good to shake the rust off too. It's been a couple days since I played. This one's usually not a great one for me, but I'll probably run it next. Mm-hmm. Switch back to 4, especially for this one, given the narrow hallways. Don't want half of my arrows just going into a wall. Let me change the setting here real quick. Okay. Oh, this is the wrong thing. I thought it was seepage, not something. Okay. I get those two confused kind of. This one's actually pretty good. Trying to die. A lot of chaos. From the plants and such. Grab a tablet over here. Rolling a good tablet is as good as anything else, right? Convert hood, that's a piece of shit. That's crap. Yeah, that's crap. Don't need that. Show our strong boxes. Okay. A lot of people don't like to run their strong boxes, but I will say in the past week and a half I've gotten a Wrath Pith from one and a Comb's Heart. So an easy something like 20, 27, 20 something div from that. So definitely worth doing still, in my opinion. Alright. Just feel something wanting to drop on this map for me. At least I feel it. Maybe you guys don't feel it. Might tighten the filter after this though. It's tighter now. To make the looting a lot easier, right? Homophobia. Goodbye. Alright, nice, nice. Very easy. Everything out pretty quickly. Armory. Coffer. I'll take that chaos at least. Okay. I feel like I have a really bad map. I can just always lower the filter and loot up some of the lighter stuff, make me feel a little better about myself. Which this map might be the case so far. Nothing amazing. Into the thick of it there. Alright. Damn, nothing. Alright. damn, nothing great from the Abyssal. It's kind of a bummer. 0 for 2 when it comes to the Abyssals right now, realistically. Not a huge deal, but unfortunate. Let's go run our breach. Also to note that I didn't really find that breach was very valuable earlier in the league for me. It seemed to get a little better once I added more of the gear rarity. Like, I'm pretty sure at one point I was like, man, I didn't catch a single divine out of one until I started running like an Invarious ring. So let's go. No, I forgot to check the rarity on that last map. We'll get to that this time. Right after this breach. Again, not a prime spot for a breach. A terrible one there. Switch over to charge shots. Okay, we're at 19 monsters left, basically none. Looking at a total of 106 extra monsters, 264 rarity. That's not a great rarity though, I'll be honest. Sometimes it boosts up higher, I don't know. There must be a little bit of RNG with that as well. Okay. Let's get to Withered Crown. This lady's pretty easy. Oh, see, it's not letting me hit my... I'm just going to check that before you get into the boss. Alright. That was a pretty bunk map. Crap. Alright, those will go into the blender for reforging. I don't think there's anything great here, but we'll run back real quick and check. Yeah. Blue breach ring, anything good on it? Crap. I don't think I've had a decent blue breach ring this whole league. Very few blue breach rings compared to the yellow ones you get from Zesh, but they've all been mostly crap. It's the second fucking tier of the Newt that I've seen though, that's kind of weird. Okay. Kind of a junky run there. Also pick up the emerald. Okay, no monsters on the map. Pre-cleared. Alright. On to the next. I didn't really expect a ton from that map though, to be honest. They are the something seepages usually aren't that great. Okay. So I've got a hive, I've got a penitentiary. Let's go with penitentiary first, just because it's one of these outskirt ones. What's that? The That's like a really good one. Yeah, we're fucking run it, why not? Let's just see the stash real quick. You good there? Oh, garbage. Alright, put this in the small dumper. Okay. Penitentiary, I think we can get away with Nova on this one. A little bit more open. When they're a little bit more open, it's worth it to run Nova for the clear speed. Pretty much everything dies off screen, or pretty close to it. Yep. Visions. It's probably just a grand project. Ooh, big money. I don't know if it's big money, but it's bigger money than a grand project. I haven't price checked one in a while, but that's good. It's a good start. Oh fuck, a divine shrine. Okay, so we gotta get that divine shrine. There we go. Otherwise, all the monsters around it are invincible. It's kind of a double-edged sword there, because you can't trigger the pit without killing the monsters. Oh, didn't even recognize that. Okay, and we were really buffed right now. Let's see what our... Yeah, not that bad. Felt really buffed. We got a lot of... Make sure we get this area so we don't gotta come back. Okay. But speaking from Abyssal Overruns, I've run dozens and dozens of this league, targeting them. One thing I will say is if you ever see a lofty summit, do not invest too much into it. I've never gotten more than they seem to be broken, where you just get a pit or two from them. Less than even if you run it normally, or at least on the same level. We're Shroud walking back and forth here. Okay. Let's hope for something good here. Come on. Don't be cruel to me. Didn't see what that was. Of course. So there's probably a little bit more action just north here. Probably like 1 or 2 more pits. Alright. Another relatively disappointing map, but let's continue on. Hopefully this breach will pop up for me. Back over here. Shroud Walk is a little bit scary. Alright, a lot of kills, but nothing great either. Alright, let's get our loot up our exalts and such. Because when in doubt, that'll help pay for any losses. Not losses, but we're already up. But okay, switch over to charge shot, as we do. You get that vision. Just check the price on that real quick. Couple of div, 50 chaos, so we're definitely up now. Oh, didn't I switch over? Oh yeah, we just got along. Kill those people, kill these people. Cool. That's a 1 use remaining. Yeah, 50 chaos, so we'll throw that up real quick. Mostly crap in there for right now, so we will put you here. Chaos. 50.
Someone is bound to buy them.
3 maps in, effectively 3 div and change. It's pretty good. Keep them somewhat in order, at least at the start. Alright, what do we got here? Boom. Okay. So now we'll do our last overrun in this area, and then we'll move on to a few more overrun areas. Okay. Hive.
Keep your heads above water.
270 rarity. 160 on the rare monsters. Should be good, honestly. If not, then once these precursor tabs are all used up, maybe I'll switch to double rarity single rare monster. Well, I don't think they're worth as much anymore, but take it anyway. Maybe it's my lucky day and I'll chance one. I've never chanced anything good, I'll be honest with you. Not a single time. So I'm saying it's not worth it to chance things. Just have horrible luck with that. I'll take that. Why not? Oh, we got a ritual. Run that at the very end. Shard walking, I just wanna open what's mine. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Connect this here. I don't think there's anything here. Nope. Okay. I'll check through everything. And obviously we'll be going back to do these rituals. So it's not a big deal if I don't get everything the first time, but kind of best practice. Nothing? Okay. There's a few days where I was going like an ancient bound of some sort, at least once a day, a couple on another day. Seems to have calmed down a little bit since then for me though. I was also running these things a lot faster then, I guess. Kind of slowed down as I haven't really needed as much. Okay. No real checkpoints in these hives, so we will just run up to the breach. But yeah, so far I've run 4 maps. I've gotten over 4 defines, so seems pretty good. I mean, it's obviously nice when you get a couple tinks per map, but what can you do? There's still room to do it here. I'll say from breaches, I notice that I tend to get less divine orbs to drop, but I will get more like perfect exalts or perfect chaos. Right, pretty bunk on that. Let's wait for a little breach drop. This all orb over here. Oh, I didn't miss any of the rituals up there. They're all down here? Oh, I didn't see what the modifier was. Is it Chaos Orbs or this? Oh, yeah, that's Chaos Orbs. Just gotta make sure they don't kill me. I got these guys sitting here. Oh. What do we pull? 390. Not great, but whatever. There's just some extra content on the map at this point. I snapped. Did I jump off my pony? I jumped off the pony. Hey, Chaos Orb. Let's pay for some things. Alright. It's not going to be a great one. Not sure I'm going to get the extra roll. But again, extra content. Nothing great there. Fun, always fun to see a unique in there though. Alright, looks like probably one monster, yeah, nothing left really. Alright, let's go fight the Fungusman. This is one of the more annoying arenas realistically for him. Oh, he is the most annoying area, so. Okay. Try to fuck his Chungus life up nice and quick. Kind of like walked right out of my thing. I was kind of worried for a second. Alright. I always forget he counts as a map monster. Okay. So. See if I can get some of these bookmarks to work. It's like usually there's like an entry point. I don't know why it's pointing. The bookmark. Oh, maybe it's down there. Let's go check. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. So here we've got a tower and Alpine Ridge. We've got a headland. We're on the headland. Headland's a little bit more narrow, so we'll switch over to Fork. I've had mediocre luck with Headland. I like running the more linear maps, but hate to say they're not always as profitable. know what that tink was. The wilderness rune. I get the runes mixed up at this point. Check it out. Ooh. That's worth something. Your things that I don't. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck, Brutus's brain. Well, I'll take it, but it's worth a couple exalts. I mean, we're getting tinks. That's what we want. Expedition, that'll be great. We'll run that at the end. Don't tend to get shit from those, honestly. Oh, Divine Shrine. Terrifying. Okay, let's just hit it. Hit it while we have the Divine Shrine. Of course, as expected. Kinda hate how useless Expedition turns out to be most of the time. It's not that I haven't gotten a couple things here and there, but it's definitely not interesting to spec into or anything. Like, the best thing you can do with it is get logbooks and then take the logbooks and just run for the shards. Oh man, getting a phone call. Just gonna have to wait. I have to call him back. Curious why it's coming through my headphones, to be honest with you. Considering I'm hooked directly into my PlayStation. Doesn't make a ton of sense. I'm not on Bluetooth at all. Might be my doctor. Alright, we're out of that. Alright, we got a chest over here. Just gonna grab that first. La-di-da, fucking shield ground, slow as shit, okay. Okay, so we're on here. Let's switch over to Nova. Even though it's linear, we'll still run Nova just because things appear in a circle. On all sides. And like, realistically, like, it's like, Breach might not be always greatly profitable, but it's like, what else would you put in there for your tablet? Like, at least it has a chance to be profitable. I guess if you wanted to run your maps faster, not have to worry about Breach, or like you're just not fast enough to run it efficiently, you could just throw some random one in there that's cheaper, like an Expedition tablet. I wouldn't run, obviously, a boss tablet, unless you're a good bossing character. That's probably pretty decent. flying. So, alcove over here. It's like, yeah, it could be kind of expensive. I could see the argument for not running breach. At this point, a lot of people are running breach. Could see the benefit of throwing like a delirium tablet in there, even though you're running the deli, so it wouldn't really do very much. Unless you get one with like more splinters or something, and the splinters are relatively valuable, so I can see that. I tend to always sell my simulacrum splinters at this point because I've done all my tiers of simulacrum pretty quickly. Bunch of shit. Alright. You can always check the wands, but yeah, nothing. So there's some exalts and stuff I messed up here. Let's see what that rune's worth. It did swing. What is it? Okay.
Have an angle.
10 exalt. Basically
I'll
shit.
plug that in as soon as I can.
It's not a great map, but you know, we deal with that. Okay. It's gonna be time to on to projectile skills. God. We're gonna need some more maps, so we'll go into our thing here. It's the ones we have to roll the least. Boop. 0. Right. Grab 15 delis.
I'll fill that in
Super
as soon
cheap.
as I can.
I'll grab our omens, so it gets a little more expensive. Just grab it
I'll
off
plug that in as soon as I can.
Now we're gonna hit him.
Have an angle.
Just to show you that there is some profit here. Otherwise, we get one of these worth 3 each. I got 60.
I'll post it right away.
We've got a lot of breach. keep around 100. So I'll do like 200 here.
All right.
It's fine.
Your order is registered.
It's pretty much the same amount of chaos we started with and everything, so nothing too crazy there. And then we've got, you know, a lot more. So you can also drop the price on this by like 1 chaos to get it to sell.
Meet the market.
Show up a little bit higher in the queue. Everyone seems like they're at 50. So I'd sell it, it would just take a while. Alright, did headland. Let's make sure there's no other one besides the... Oh, there's 2. Grimhaven, Alpine Ridge. Man, there's a... We'll do Grimhaven. Oh, 150, that's pretty huge. It's got a powerful boss on it too. So it'll be corrupt potentially, 30% chance. It's probably gonna be pretty tough, so we'll put Fork on instead. A little more density. A little more power for getting through the density of the Coalesce Corruption, if we hit that. Hope we do.
Storming arrow.
Make sure we don't miss any of these nooks and crannies. Kind of a dead-ass place for the breach. But who knows? Maybe something will come out of it anyway. I guess from above, probably. Yep. Crap. We dropping some omens. There's no ominal light. Surely what we need there. But Sinestril's good. I think they're still worth like 45 or 50 exalts, so.
Thunderous shot.
Alright, nothing there. Simulacrum spinners being up in price is good though. We're getting a little lag there. Worse lag than normal, I should say. Just get a little bit, but. Business of Paradise sold. Very nice. Clearly that's what I wanted. Thank you. All the exalts in the land. Alright. Go back to the beginning so we can hit our breach. Again, switch to Nova. Damn, I was hoping to catch it. So we might switch up the tree a little bit for breach. I think I was just having more success with the previous thing that I had. Basically, I boosted my density before starting here. I mean, if those weren't such low rolls, man. I mean, it's not like it would be worth a lot, but worth more than nothing. Powerful boss, a little bit more difficulty there. Of course, drops nothing as usual. Boss drops have definitely been seemingly nerfed a lot. I mean, I still get obvious that we got a divine from one, but what do we got? Oh, that physical thorns is bullshit, man. Okay. But also, like I said, if we once we run these tablets out, switch over to, I mean, realistically, we might end up switching to Citadels by then, so we'll need Wasteland tablets.
Oh, it's you. I'll post it right away.
Grab more divs. Oh. Let's do the tower next.
Let the chaos guide you.
But yeah, when you got the deli on the map and the powerful bosses get really tanky. Right. Hey, 2 chaos. Already paying for the map pretty much. Realistically, that you need. Hey, that's crap, but well, I mean, it's not crap, it's worth a bit, but it's not the amount of light we were hoping for. But beggars are beggars, we can't be choosers. Just be happy with it. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Didn't see the big piece of terrain there. It kind of guided me around it. Let's grab that. This isn't terrible. I do this oftentimes just to save time, but also more rare monsters means my charm is active more often, so can be a valid strategy. We definitely already paid for the map. Oh, loader. Watch out for those guys. That's the hybrid, right? Yeah, it's crap, probably. I mean, it could be worse. Horrible fucking suffixes, but the prefixes were almost workable, pretty much. Oh. God, man. All these dumpy swings, but we'll take them. Really nothing left on the map? Okay. Oh, we've missed a couple of these treats over here. Who knows? Maybe something good. Alright. These other ones. I can take this blank prismatic, see what happens. Hey, Omniphobia, can you join the party? Alright, I think one more ritual though. I'll at least defer that, I guess. Alright, this is the double boss. But you don't fight at the same time, so we don't need to worry about that. I won't do anything extra. Alright. Oh, there's another strong box I missed. Oh. Health dipped a little bit, that would have been horrible for a box with nothing in it. That's one reason you want to run Olroth's Flask. It's the overflow goes into guard, I believe is how it works. Yeah, excess life recovery, so like you hit it with 2, you end up with 1,000 guard or something. The first one fills you up anyway. I think that's how it works. Maybe the second one doesn't. Okay. So some swings there, just not ones that you want. Ones that you get. Let's check our precursor. Additional Esmeri Spirit, as if anyone ever wanted that.
What's new?
Turning everything into Exalt or Chaos.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Hmm? All right, your order is registered. Have an order? Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
What is it? Go on. I will make you indeed.
Okay, I think that's all the overruns in this area. I think we hit 3 of them. We'll double check around the area though, in case I opened up any more, but I don't think so. There's probably one in there, but there's one up there too. It's a ravine too. I love ravine. Alright. Got this area. I got Necropolis. There's gotta be another one. No? Oh, there it is. Cliffside. Oh, I fucking hate Cliffside. Alright. From the top. So, switching over for Necropolis. Decent sound for Chaos, that's nice. I guess I could price check those, but it doesn't really matter. They're not within a null, so we're to be a null and a Chaos apparently. Come on, give me a good drop, man. Said good drop. Let's just deal with the Chaos. Let's hit all the ranges that we can. My sound is just like popping in and popping out when I'm doing this. The researchers or a blacksmith? Damn, these coffers are just not coughing up. Also a bit strange, I haven't been getting the, oh, I was gonna say Abyssal Depths. Popped up right there at the end. Alright, let's go check the, strongbox over here before going down to the depths. Haven't had a lot of luck at the depths lately either. That's a fucking blacksmith, so we're still gonna run it, but unfortunate. As soon as I saw him pop out of the breach, I think he also had additional projectiles on his modifier. So I hit him, probably hit him with 3 fucking arrows. And he spit like 9 back. Oh well.
A useful trade. Time is of the essence.
Sold it. Can I help?
Please sell me more of these. Takes a sting out of the walls. Or please buy them from me, I should say. Alright. Trash. Hey, I'll take that.
Yes.
Uh,
Have an order. All right. Your order is registered.
that's pretty good. Get rid of that strength, that'd be nice. I think it's happening though. Trying to think what I'd do with Annie. We might just exalt slam the rest of it. Ugh. They literally, this game hates me. It gave me a good fucking physical damage, but
Sold it.
thank you for paying for my little loss there, guys.
What's new?
You leave? Yeah.
Can I help?
Okay.
What's new?
It's not very good. I mean, that makes more sense, but yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Your order is registered.
Turn. Okay.
Goes on. As expected. Time is of the essence.
The first one, I think the first one was pretty good.
Sold it.
What are they buying for me? Oh my god.
What's new?
All these fucking charms. So I guess they're worth more than a chaos is what we've learned.
Yes? All right. Your order is registered.
At least try to find that last Citadel that I have bookmarked that it won't take me to. Try to get an idea of where it's at. So I think it's up to the left from the start here. I think it's up over this far direction. Perhaps. I think that's where I started my... Is this it? No. That's what I just did. I'm pretty sure I've got like 2 more overruns. Hold up, it's so fucking laggy. Goes without saying that I hate this Atlas system. I don't like think it's the worst, but like it's so unnecessarily detailed that you know that that's what's causing the lag. You've got all these auras and fucking I'm surprised there's not little people running around. Just cute, if as long as it fucking doesn't run like shit. Unfortunately it does. Finding another Citadel's kinda nice on the way. We'll have to map there after we get everything else done. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll map it off stream then, just save it for another time. Let's see, where are we at? Oh my gosh, this is painful. starting to think that what I was looking for was right next, just going the opposite direction of where I was at. Yeah, look at some overrun. I'm not mapping that way though right now. Oh, this must be it. Maybe not, but we could run this overrun. Flotsam. Ugh, Flotsam's usually a pretty bad one for me, from my experience, but we'll run it anyway. Just to conclude this fucking Atlas mess. Who knows, maybe we'll get a decent drop. Okay. Multiple breaches, that's quite nice. Crap. So, this map sucks. So many dead ends. I'll probably just come down here and do these breaches while before we get too far away from them. I don't think I'm going to expand past the current boundaries I've unlocked in the map, so might as well. Let's go. Alright. change my breach atlas like I said I was going to. It's on me. Just plus 2 level 2, that's good. And nothing that surprises from this one. The last strong box. Bunch of shit. That's a surprise. Not really. Alright, grab what I can. I like when they come out like all spirity like that. I don't know exactly why they do that. Maybe it's a mod. Maybe it's the map. I don't know. If only just begun to melt. Preserved. It's a recharge shot. Oh. Bro dropped Regal shards? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna have to nuke our rarity up higher. Unlike the next set of maps. this one. Just mark off the iron citadels just because they're worth a fair bit more than the rest. And they're just popping up everywhere, aren't they? Now I have the first. Citadels are pretty free, but I'm not gonna lie, the Iron Citadel is definitely the hardest for me. Just got a couple things that make them difficult, like the corrupted blood, combined with GNR just being a little bit, in my opinion, a little harder than the other ones. Especially immediately, like he's immediately a threat with his like circular smash, and also like he can kind of one-shot you with kind of most of his attacks. We're just gonna do this. Maybe this will free it up. Directly down. Alright. God, I hate this fucking Atlas. I hate that it does this. It fogs over here. What was this? Wait, there is one where I was at, isn't there? There's a cliffside. Maybe not. I think maybe I lost that one. Fuck. Oh man. This Atlas really slows things down. nice if the bookmarks just worked. This is a couple here. Creek, canyon. Oh, this must be it. Maybe it's not. Or maybe it is. There we go. This canyon. Then we'll switch our focus to the actual citadels. Whoa. No one's watching, but that would have been cool if they were. Alright, so chancing a headhunter, my first headhunter chance ever. That's pretty awesome. So put it up for sale because I don't need it. Put up for 280 chaos. Looks like 285 is like the current. So that's like, what was that, like over 10 divine, I'll take it. And this farm is now very profitable. Not that I farmed anything, that was actually sitting in my sitting in my stash, just waiting to pop, I guess. Cool. We are happy. We're a happy customer. Okay, well, let's keep rolling. Maybe our luck will turn around as far as drops, because the drops have not been amazing. I feel like I got more drops setting these areas up. Where I wasn't running nearly as much rarity. It's fine. We will switch over to running the Citadels after this map. Get all the Waystone Chance tablets put in, switch the Atlas up. Freeze on me. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Thought we froze. Thought we froze. Like Chungus life. Alright, let's go. Drop me something nice. Be nice to me. Don't be cruel. Already got 2 breaches. That's nice. It's kind of not a great map for breaches, but we'll take it. Just run around like a crazy person and kill some monsters. Yep, there we go. That's fucking blue. We don't want the blue. Alright, let's see. Oh, Shroud walking. +2 chest level. I don't know what that means. What chest level is that, like monster level? Because it doesn't feel like it. So it doesn't perform like it. Okay. Let's continue on. Hey, we'll take an annulment. So if we'd see more breaches, but I guess the 2 at the beginning were just it. Just happened to spawn close. Still didn't change my breach atlas, god damn me. I'm the worst. Okay. Let's see what I got over here. Nothing crazy. We will take it. Move on. Charge shot. Oops. Definitely take the annulment though. It's not a bad drop. Alright. Not too bad. Not too great. Okay. Now we'll set up for the Citadels. So, tend to experiment with this a little bit. I'll put this back over here. So we really want to get these. Rarity's going to matter less than the quantity. Rare monsters is going to matter a whole lot less. Boom. Got all those. The only other waystone one is realistically these ones. And we would need 6 to get those. Not sure it's totally worth it. Let me see. I don't really want to take waystone modifier out, but let's try it. It's only 3%, we get 4% directly into there. Oh, we still have one left, so we don't have to take all the waste to modifier away. I take the quantity just because it's also a quicker route there. Okay. This can be what your atlas looks like for this particular method here. Take a screenshot of that. Now,
Oh, it's you.
we'll just get one queued up for now. I mean, I guess we'll buy a bunch of these. So, the way I tend to do this is a little bit gentler than others. Other people sometimes go for the third fragment, which even all delied up I've found has been hit or miss. Oof. Yeah, that's 90. Kind of expensive change, but okay. See, look at this. Nonsense. Okay. Let's see if we can find the tablets we need. So I have one. It's huge, 45. Reforge these while we're at it. What do I sell? Anything good?
Oh, it's you. Can I help?
Alright. Let me look this up. We don't really need anything like breaches or anything, because we kind of want this to be a in and out kind of a proposition. I'll take those three.
Check back soon.
Ugh, what fucking servers is Hong Kong? I wonder it fucking runs like hell here from Pennsylvania, from the United States. Okay, so let's run first Citadel. Okay, so 45, 45, 46. So 130, 126, or 136. Plus this, 90, plus whatever percentages we get switched up once we throw it in the... Yep. Alright. So, the other thing we're going to do, take off that various, swap it out with this. Now, one thing we make sure we do when we do these is we look for shrines. We don't take them, we take them right before the boss and have a nice route to checkpointing directly to him. Might not work as well because we're not running the extended period on the shrines, but we'll see what happens. Gotta watch out for corrupted blood at the feet. It's hard to see corrupted blood in the map where there's the most corrupted blood. I'm sure GGG thought of that specifically, that was a great idea. Oop. Oh, wait. We'll worry about all this extra content after. And we'll do the Abyss. Oh. Of course. How fucking terrifying. Oh, Ventors. Lucky me. Grab it. I mean, it's not worth it much this league, but it's a swing. We'll take it. Let's pull this. I mean, tablet's tablet. Okay. I mean, at least it's a swing. And one more for the 2 mil. And crap. Alright, but we did get a swing, which is nice. So already a couple swings on this map. So I can collect the swings and make a little short of swing action. Through these areas here. Oh. Tempest Shrine, that's huge. Huge damage shrine. And it's near the checkpoint, which is beautiful. Oh. Still got some monsters on the map now. Well, pretty much no monsters now. Let's run here. Get here. Down here. I'm actually not going to run it on the rower, just so I don't get knocked off. Oh! Fuck. Damn it. Well, that's a rip. Yeah, man. That's my biggest thing to die with Citadels is when you kill them real quick in there. Stage lingers. But what can you do? I don't think this rabbit is worth shit, unfortunately.
Let's
I mean,
see
we'll take
if I can
31
help.
for it, but
Yes.
it was 1.35 with nothing. Oh, just the perfect jewel. Let's go for 25. We'll take that.
Again as soon as I can.
Quite unfortunate. Felt like that one. We were gonna get something out of it. My God, these. Alright, try again. Oh, I didn't even switch from fork. Maybe that was the culprit. Probably not, but what can you do? Life of a glass cannon. It was funny because I was thinking to myself, after I hit the threshold of where I should switch, I thought maybe I should stay away. Just step a little bit back. I was pretty far back, but oh man, that whirlwind slash he does is just an enormous damage to her, and it just takes up so much area. Sometimes it's the first thing he does too, you know. Oh shit, I don't know why I did that. Use another strategy. We'll get down there as quick as possible. Pick up some headhunter buffs. And just pray. Okay. Made up for that last one. Okay. Nothing but your heart in your throat like a Citadel boss for sure. Alright. I didn't even switch, we're still on fork. Whew. Watch some random white mob just clap me. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey, might actually get to do the depths. Oh, we're definitely gonna do the depths before we do the rituals. Alright, so we're just gonna clear some. Keep an eye on our health. Okay, almost no more monsters left on the map. Let's go down here. The unfortunate thing is not having the Advarius ring when we come in here. Sometimes I wish I keep it in my pocket so I can switch it on and off. Always want to clear it. Oh, not one of these assholes. Worst enemy in the game. Check your chests. Pulled a Wrath Pith from a blue chest down here before. I mean, so one of that. Maybe we'll try crafting on it. Who knows? Just a basic, cheap craft. Substrate vest is even cheaper to craft on. Give that a shot. Okay. Alright, let's check these rituals out. Nope, a lot of corrupted blood. Let's stay away from the center. Alright. Nope. Rolled right off my pony. 15, almost 16,000, 16 million. So for those poison pits, especially when they overlap with the corrupted blood, spells for bad news. Alright. Homogenizing's nice in there. Pull those later. Do a crazy like pack size ritual map. Okay.
What's new?
Okay, so
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
bam. That's how we make money. Oof. Okay. For the slip strike. Hey. So that's pretty high. See if I can get a good res. Hey. Okay. So we hit it with another res. I like to go with the chaos. Yeah, not the best, but I'll take it. I'd like to get the 19, but no, we'll hit it with the suffix, the preserved rib. Oops. Now you want homogenizing?
Yes? Let's see if there are any takers.
We want to make sure we have a grader, I believe. Boom. I want one of these. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Now let's see. Oof, it's expensive. Let's see. Fuck it. It's a cheap fucking slam. We'll just throw it in. The most expensive thing we have is the homogenizing into it, which is worth it. Actually, before we do any of that, let's hit it with our sockets. And then our guess we can take the lightning, but that's kind of a bummer. It's a bummer roll on it. And we'll make sure that we vol it. Who knows? And we will take this guy here. Oh. Okay, but we can still church it up. 2500 slip strike vest is nothing to sneer at. Hit it with the what is our total resist on it? 75 total resist on it. Let's put it up for a null. Why do I have that in there?
Someone is bound to write it.
Oh my gosh, that's not very good. I mean, it's not very bad. If we had see we get spirit. I mean, if it was 50, I'd be really happy.
I'll post it right away. Oh, it's you. Can I help?
Those have the gain deflection, which isn't a high roll, but you know, whatever. Res. Hey, gain deflection tier 1. Here we go again, right? Essence. Let's go to chaos again. 17, better than last time. Not great, better than last time.
Having a look. I'll throw that in as soon as I can.
So I tend to be doing this all the time whenever I'm running by myself. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's hope for a good resistance this time, guys. Hey, 35. So our total on the res is what, like 7? Like 52. Get our armor scraps.
All right, your order is registered.
Let's take like 15 of these. Alright. You know what we need now is we need these guys. Damn, they're expensive.
I'll post it right away.
Oh. Oh. Alright, well. That could have been nice. Could have been, should have been, would have been, isn't. See what we can get for a falconer. So, I mean, it's still a lot. Rating. I mean, I'm seeing like a div.
Is that a good price for that?
I mean, I don't know if it's a good price, but it's decent. Take a little break from some of the warring. Yeah, man, chancing that headhunter on stream is great. Felt really cool. Felt like one of those cool guys who chances a headhunter.
Hiding things away just makes them more tempting.
I've never got anything of worth out of here, just like I've never gotten a chance good things, so who knows? Ugh, garbage. I'm a PoE dophile. Right. That's pretty dumb. Alright. The Iron Citadel. Okay. The strongbox.
If it's locked, it must be working.
Bunch of trash.
Thunderous shot.
Not sure when I even take this. Be able to take this into the fight. Might be going in raw, guys. Might as well give ourselves a little bit of help then. 30 seconds. Maybe first phase at least. Okay. Oh man. Alright. Not too bad. Making money, printing divs.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
We're up, you know, 15 or so divine today, or more. I mean, alright, let's do, look for another waystone here. We got one. Alright, I'll hit this one. Alright, slam that. We'll have, do I have a ritual? No, I don't. Let's go get her an omen. Let's get one of my omens.
All right. Your order
But
is registered.
hit it with the old Chaos Orb. Then we will be this is always so bad. Okay. Run it back.
Keep your head above water.
Alrighty. One second. Oh fuck. Didn't realize that was happening. That could have been bad. Just hanging out in corrupted blood. Alright. Fuckers. Researchers. I think all we have to deal with his phase change though. Oh, nice acceleration shrine. But yeah, not expecting crazy drops. We're not really running anything too good in the actual tablets. We do have rarity on the waystone, so like, when it happens, it happens. I've had random good drops from chests and citadels, you know, that are all pretty much juice like this. Oh, we should get a sneak peek at the... So we're at 357 waystone found. That's usually a good spot to be for 2. I've heard when you get over 500 you get 3, but I haven't like been able to consistently do it. I think I've had it once. That's something I'd like recommend. Because like I feel like unless you have a really strong build, of course, then you can do whatever you want, but like trying to do the envy on it for the extra waystone chance. I feel like you don't get all that much. You pretty much have to run almost perfect tablets with the envy as well, which also increases like the risk if you do die. Like I boofed the first one, then you really fucked up. You also want oh fuck. Not only do you need like perfect tablets at that rate, you want like perfect waystone, like you want over 100% waystone find on it. Okay, so right now I'm gonna try to take this acceleration shrine down with me, but it's pretty far, so we're just gonna take it and run. Try to pick up some other researchers. Okay, so we got a minute, we got 40 seconds with 8 different buffs.
You cannot stop.
See that, guys? He tried to get me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Nice. That's like a good, what, like over 5 divine on that one. Pretty good, pretty good. Should make for a little nice little bit of hype. Make a little nice little short tomorrow. For pre-stream. It's kind of a test stream. I have not streamed really on YouTube, but looking forward to streaming a lot more. Oh. Alright, we'll go with that, I guess. Alright, let's see what we want. Items found, artifacts dropped by monsters. We don't want artifacts really if we can help it. Number of monsters, magic. Okay, these are all mostly fucking booty. So we're just gonna try to take all of these. And just pray. Yeah, fucking booty. Where we go? Oh, chaotic plants, god damn it. This is such a horrible spot for this. Maybe we'll switch back to fork actually. Unfortunately, it wasn't a very long one. Alright. I got 4 whole rituals on this one, nice. Not spec'd into the 4 rituals. If you might have suspected based on the fact that I have been getting 3 rituals. Alright, wait for some of that corrupted blood to die down. take this one, then we'll just hit the checkpoint to get the last one. Alright. Oh, Chaos Sword didn't do good for me. Oh, standing in poison. Oh, watch out for the Chaos Balls. Sometimes I forget Chaos Balls are enemies because of how often I get them as friends. Alright. So we'll take the last ritual and just defer what we can. This is worth kind of a lot now. Okay. Okay, nice, nice. Let's go see what we got going on here.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can. I'll post it right away.
Okay. That. We were at like 30 some divine at the beginning here. So we've got 20 or so divine. Anyone wants to know how to print divine? It's like this. It's like this and like that and like this and alright, and then we have let's see, I feel like those were like 20 exalts or something like that, or they were at one point. Yeah, looks like it's probably 40. That's pretty good.
Your order is registered.
Ain't nothing to sneer at.
Yes. I'll post it right away.
Alright. Load that up. Hit it with this. This is our fourth one. So that'd be like 19 divine or something just from these citadels. So we hit a fucking headhunter today. That's pretty good, man. Plus the visions for a couple divine. Oh my god, we got a multi-breach map. We didn't even we didn't even use a breach tablet. 3 right to 4. Oh my god. We'll probably have to take care of those first, but we want to take care of all the monsters and stuff in here up here. We wouldn't want to not be able to do those. Fortunately, breaches are like easy content. Don't have to worry too much about dying in them. Plus we had a decent craft. It wasn't an A+. We got that third socket. It would have been absolutely insane. So we're gonna take. Whoa. I don't know how we got 500 waystone chance. Must luck of the draw, I guess. Experience shrine. Ugh. Lame. I mean, not lame, but I'm not really looking for experience. I'll take a collarbone. I don't think they're worth as much as they were. You want the cranium, if anything. If you're going to take any of just the preserved ones at this point. Fuck it, we'll take it anyway, just because what else are we going to do? Alright, at least we can stack some buffs too. Nova, I'll make sure that we have this here in the secondary. We also have stacked up an absolute shit. We had a shit ton of breach splinters. You know, we use those breach splinters. Had like what, third of a div probably, if you count all the ones I have now, plus the plus the ones I'm getting here. We're just gonna start clapping breaches, honestly. That came out of the chest. I guess we have the corruption too coming out of these. I mean, it's not bad. Well, what's crazy is that, again, no breach tablets here. We just got this, luckily. A little laggy. There's really one monster left in here. Let's hit both of these. So you know you're not running rarity. You can do that many breaches and not really get much. Oh, it's just a perfect jeweler's, but we'll take it. We'll take a swing, honestly. Tink a swing, whatever you want to call it. annulment. Look at that. Defiance, but you know, whatever. Did drop a Defiance of Destiny earlier this league. It's quite nice. Not worth like it was last league, but what are we getting now? Okay, we'll try to hit both of these at the same time and run them into the two buffs down here.
Nature's fury.
Let's hope for the best. Very nice. Oh, pretty cleaned up.
What's new? I'll post it right away. Let's see if there are any takers.
Alright, 5 divine on that one. Got it. Okay.
Go on. A useful trade. Time is of the essence. What is
Okay.
speed? As expected.
Alrighty, right. Pack size.
Oh, it's you. I'll post it right away. Yes? I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Oh, it's you. Let's see if there are any takers. Hmm? Yes? All right, your order is registered. Hmm? Yeah, meet the market.
Alright, I think that I'm gonna finish up and stream soon here. Get an area set up for tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, probably around, I don't know, afternoon, 3 o'clock or so. I'll make sure I'll put out a little short or something of all the success we had today. Wasn't that great for divine drops and things like that, which is pretty disappointing. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Got a couple raw divine drops. Was it like 3 or 4? Plus the, like 20 divine and 18, 19 divine and fragments, plus the headhunter. All really good stuff. Nothing to complain or sneer at there. Plus we had decent success with little drops, chaos orbs, perfect exalts, everything like that. So I'll be putting out a short. Look forward to that. Thinking about putting a little, I mean, honestly, like, put a little video out for hunting the waystones. Like I said, I think you can maximize it with the, what do you call it, with the envies to get more waystone chance, but we ran over 500 on that last one, and we did not get 3 fragments. So like, I think shooting for 500 plus all the time just seems like a bit of a waste, bit of a gamble, if nothing else, and a gamble that probably isn't going to work out for you. You're probably going to die a portion of the times, unless you're a Giga build that just absolutely one-shots everything before it's on screen, or as soon as its health bar spawns, then go for it. But so yeah, maybe I'll do a little, this is how I Citadel farm video. Maybe I'll make a little short showing off all the good drops we had today, because we had some good drops for sure. Okay. If you have any questions, suggestions, anything like that, drop that in the comments. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to get notifications for when I go live. Hopefully be able to go live daily, do a little bit of farming in some capacity, whether it's just juiced maps or we do Citadels, Overruns, Pinnacles, whatever. I'm willing to take suggestions on what people want to see. Test out different farming strategies. Whatever everyone's interested in. Willing to drop some divine. I'm at the end of my league, so I don't really have too much else to dump into my character. I mean, I could always, get gloves with a 3rd socket. I could do things, but for the most part, we're happy with where we're at. All right, you guys have a great rest of your evening. Again, like, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you around.